It is that complicated. Don't believe for a minute that you can simplify your life and what it's all about and what is right and what is wrong and what is good and what is bad. It's that complicated. And there's no other way to truly see what it's all about. That tells me that the world can be a beautiful place. And so it is okay. It is okay to enjoy being alive. People say something. We listen. It makes us feel good, it makes us feel bad. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I am maximizing my search. And I am saying something about what I am doing. That tells me there's a way to get closer. Closer to those things that I love. Is there a line? Is there a line that people can cross where it becomes justified to imprison or go to war with or attack them physically for what they say? Is there a line there? Various symbols tell us what to do in our life. Various symbols tell us how to be in our lives. Clearly, there are random elements at work in our lives. And clearly, there are forces far beyond our control determining what will happen to us. Or is the line actual physical harm that someone might do? Then something must be done to protect ourselves. But if it is only words, if it is only what they say that hurts our feelings, that threatens our beliefs, that spoils our plans, is that the time to imprison them, to hurt them, to confine them, to go to war with them, to defeat them physically for what they say? Challenging everyone. Challenging them to tell their story and to tell it honestly. We vote for liars. We have liars controlling our lives, and that has been acceptable for a very long time now. How smart is that? Where are these thoughts of control taking me? What would happen if I embrace surrender? Am I allowed to embrace a random behavior? Am I allowed to forget how important it is to stay alive? That was good for only one thing. But that was enough. It was enough to enjoy seeing and enjoying what I see. We don't want to believe. It is just that we, or I, or let's say I don't want to believe that I can be betrayed by those things that I believe in. This means something to me. It has something to do with my daily thought process. I've just paid my insurance. Insurance should be paid, so they tell me. That tells me that I'm right. It also tells me that being right is not helping me. We're all born with a need to belong. We want to belong to something, someone, something larger than ourselves. And the healthy time, that is a friend, family, lover, healthy, normal, and then maybe a tribe beyond that. And that all seems natural. But when those things are not available, then we turn to larger things, and actually we tend to feel safer with larger things. And we turned our minds to religion, to government, to institutions, to corporations, to groups, large groups. And we gave our lives to those things, and we allowed those things to control us, and we belonged. Our feelings belonged with those things. I like feeling like I have some kind of control, some kind over my existence, of control over my existence. I am happy that there is one politician that I believe can improve my condition. And I am happy to see that there is finally some use for all this traffic going by. I was betrayed. I was betrayed by myself, and I didn't want to believe it. So I turned to my friends, and I was betrayed by my friends, and I turned to my family, and I was betrayed by my family. So I returned to myself. But myself was a little bored, so it turned to the government, and I was betrayed by my government, and I was betrayed by my religion, and I was betrayed by my God. So I returned to myself. And finally, I learned to not trust anything or anyone. And I still managed to feel pretty good. I was surprised to learn that my mind was a creature that could not be trusted. Still, I did not do well when I ignored what my mind had to say about it or anything. For those who are still strong enough to care about anything, I am surprised. I am very surprised that you are still here. This might be the last thing that you see. The very last thing that you see.